I think at this point, everyone knows who EthanIsOnline is. He's the guy who tried to cancel Super Mega for respecting his girlfriend's wishes. He's also a big, like, lefty kind of content creator who has gotten so brain rotted that he's going after a predator hunter.
Catching EDP put Alex Rosen on the map, and he's still just out and about yelling about football on his private weird website. Alex Rosen also has a very turbulent online past.
Now, Ethan goes on to show some very questionable clips from Alex Rosen, and I will say that they do not look good, and I don't think they're, like, good clips of him, but you do realize that people can change, right? These were when he was, I believe, 18 or 19 years old, and obviously he has changed as a person. I don't think he's saying anything like that anymore. You're just trying to point at him and say, hey, this is a bad guy. He says the N-word and he says predator jokes. It's just poisoning the well to make your audience hate him when that was like years ago. And I don't think he does that now. Does he? Does he do it now? Because if he does it now, then yeah, he's kind of a shitty person. But I think he's grown as a person from that time of his life where he was being dog shit at catching EDP and saying the N-word and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he's changed as a person. I don't know why you, as a leftist, are criticizing stuff from his past when the dude has obviously changed. But no, Alex Rosen is just a little bit too right-wing for your taste.
He was also on Tim Pool's show, where I think a pedophile hunter should be.
What do you mean by this? Is it because Tim Pool is a pedophile, or what does this mean? Because if a predator hunter was on Tim's show, it would mean they were interviewing him, not actually being caught by a predator hunter. What are you talking about?
So, of course, because the predator hunter, anti-pedophile dog whistles are extremely right-wing in nature.
That's the sound of the police!
Like, bro, at this point, like, I gotta see your computer. Like, what are you talking about? And by the way, this is all because Alex is a little bit more to the right than he is. It's just insane that you're talking like this. Like, what? Anyone on any political spectrum can agree that pedophiles are bad. Why are you saying this? This doesn't make any sense. Now, these next two clips are from different parts of Ethan's video, and they may seem completely different to each other, but trust me, they have a connection.
Yeah, he's openly admitted before that he just uses actual minors as bait. Doesn't really make sense to me. I thought you were supposed to be protecting the children, not sacrificing them. Like, that would be awesome if that's how arresting pedophiles worked, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Guys, come get this guy. Hey, police, come get this guy. I pretended to be a little girl. Yeah, no, a little girl. Yeah, and he said he wanted to have sex with me. No, not me. The little girl I was pretending to be. Like, what are we doing here, man?
In the first clip, Ethan conflates using a photo of a minor to bait pedophiles with literally using children to bait pedophiles. Like actually using them, having them go there and stuff. But in the second clip, he's talking about how Alex is actually pretending to be a little girl or whatever. And he switches these arguments depending on the situation that he's actually mad at. Like with this one.
You know, I made a fake profile of a 15-year-old boy on Grindr, and within 30 minutes, somebody wanted to meet up for sex. And
It's important to remember that he literally said that he only started using Grindr because he had pictures of his little brother that he posted on there. Michael Knowles be like, yeah, come on my show. Wow, you posted child porn of your brother? You gave that to people? Can I give you an award? Can I give you a handshake? Can I give you $5,000?
The profile, just a picture of a young looking boy, or did it say I'm 15 years old?
well, I mean, it was just a picture of my little brother, like his face, and
Told you.
Which is super wild to me, seeing as how he literally says that he just shows the face of his brother, and your prediction of him showing CP of his brother, you just leave that in there. You leave this whole section in here when you're proven wrong. What are you doing? What is this argument?
She kept taking me first.
I do think that because this guy keeps repetitively engaging these people, clearly, you can't arrest him for that. Because he wasn't talking to a little girl. He was talking to a guy pretending to be a little girl. It's not illegal, unfortunately. Playing pretend, you can't bring that into court.
So throughout this video, you talk about how, oh, he's putting minors in danger. And then when it's proven that he doesn't, you're like, oh, no, not really. He's actually not going to get these guys in jail because he wasn't actually talking to a minor. What is this argument, dude? Are you okay? Plus, he basically insinuates that Alex is a predator himself. Here's a little montage of that.
we were posing as a fake pedophile online, and he either messaged me or my
Bro! Posing as a fake pedophile online. Of course. I downloaded it just as a fake. I downloaded it so no one else can have it.
like, actually a good thing for once, like for pedos, because they think that
Look a little older.
Yeah, they think that I'm mature enough to have a 9-year-old daughter.
And be a pedophile too, because you look like a pedophile.
So I actually video called this guy as myself, and he was telling me like,
Dude, you can't be like, I'm playing as myself, as a role as myself. Like, at what point are you just being yourself? This is all you do.
in 6th grade, some kid had his phone out. He's like, oh, Alex, look at this. And it was like porn. But I don't like 11-year-olds. I don't like 14-year-olds. I like adults.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. I don't like 11-year-olds. I don't like 13-year-olds. I like adults. Guy who is definitely only into adults. Thank you for specifying.
I don't really know why Ethan is continually calling Alex a predator. It may just be that he is right-wing and he just straight up hates right-wingers, so he thinks, oh, if they're gonna call us groomers, then I'm gonna call them groomers as well. I really don't know why people think baselessly calling the other side groomers and pedophiles and stuff like that for absolutely no reason is at all productive. Even Alex explains what he would like to do to predators in Ethan's video. But once again, he just leaves it in, and he never backtracks on this idea that Alex might be a pedophile, but he does make a little funny clip, but that's about it. He doesn't backtrack, he doesn't say, oh, I'm sorry for saying that, nothing. He just goes on with the video like nothing ever really happened. And now for the grand finale. Ethan does not know what predator hunting is like. He doesn't know like how stakeouts are and how this whole thing is done at all. And he proudly announces that he doesn't know shit.
Okay. So if I were to look through all of these, there wouldn't be anything that I might be talking to you about?
Shouldn't be.
He's just talking to this supposed pedophile on his recliner. He's in for tea with grandpa. Why is he like being so coy? Like, oh, I'm not gonna find anything in there if I look.
You might only be 13, but you are the sexiest, most beautiful woman in the world to me.
Oh, I said that, yeah.
Okay. Well, why'd you say it?
He's like, yeah, well, I said that. I mean, that's exactly the problem, right? This pedophile gets to be like, yeah, I said that. Straight to this moron's face, and he doesn't get to do shit about it. What is the point of what he's doing other than clout?
And once again, Ethan just shows that he doesn't know shit about this stuff and is just going after Alex because Alex is slightly more right-wing than Ethan likes at all. You don't know why he's talking to the Predator, why he's trying to get information out of this guy, why he's saying, I don't like to judge and stuff. It's so that he can build a connection with the guy so that the guy will slip up and say what he did and admit to what he is doing. Which, by the way, in your video, you show him getting him arrested.
He's such a bitch for posting so fucking rude. About this old man after the fact, when if you watch the videos, he's talking to him like it's his literal grandpa. I don't want to have to use the texts against you. Guess I gotta read them now. You know, we all have problems like this. Can you just talk to me? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, this dude probably makes plenty of money off this shit, but he's not paying for therapy. He's not getting these guys into like a housing that's away from like anyone they could do any harm to, that has no internet.
Yes, it is called prison. That is where predators usually go. But oh, I'm sorry, you think that getting 40 predators off the street out of 600 stings is not that good.
Can't be like the ends justify the means when you've only gotten like 40 people arrested out of like 600 stings.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not that good, not that great, but like, it's still 40 predators that are not diddling kids, so, I mean, I consider that more of a win than whatever the hell you're doing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am the one true SparkyG, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, guys.